I don't know. Maybe we're undersensitive to it nowadays, because it seems like every other movie, someone's like, "I'll take the bomb into outer space," like
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you
everyone's
got the
doing
kid
that
that's like,
these days.
"No, you can't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love you. Don't leave us.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
met you
yeah.
6 days
Yeah,
ago."
yeah.
Welcome back to Popcorn and Beers. Our butter on top is asking somebody to send help. And of course, we've got your drunk classic Josh Beat Me To It. It is an American animated feature, an Iron Giant. Let's go. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, you know who we are by now. If you've watched us once, you've watched us 1,000 times for at least 4 seasons. But you should know that we're also your cousins, brothers, sisters, antelopes' favorite movie podcast. That's right. This is Popcorn and Beers, and where some use tomatoes and others use thumbs, we use the stuff that gets you drunk. An antelope.
Antelope, dude. He threw antelope in there.
Where does he come up with these
Oh,
things?
check your bingo card. Antelope. All right.
Which ones
Moving
did we
along.
hit today? Well, it seems like, speaking of hit, that Sam Raimi has a hit on his hands for the first time in a while. Okay, because, I mean, would we consider Doctor Strange 2 a hit? Was it a runaway hit?
No.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
It was well received, but everyone was confused, as they should be watching a Sam Raimi. Like I hope Sam Raimi is never lukewarm for anyone. Like, he's supposed to be kind of weird and shocking.
Yeah.
And
He tries his damnest to not go full Sam Raimi in this. You can tell he's like fighting the demons of doing corny crap during this movie.
Well, Jordan,
Yeah.
I was gone, unfortunately. I had a big trip I had to take, and I failed you guys. I tried so hard to get to the movies on Wednesday, and it just wasn't out. Usually it'll come out overseas on a Wednesday, and it just wasn't out anywhere. So, Jordan, we're falling on you for your review of Send Help.
All right. Well, I gotta tell you, this was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time in my completely empty theater, which is, unfortunate. It's not-
really,
yeah. Oh, completely. It was just me.
I couldn't go because it was sold out. There was only a few seats, like dead center up front. They were out of room.
So I was like having a party of one. Like, I was laughing. I was squirming in my chair a little bit at some of these parts. All as Sam Raimi tries to sell you that Rachel McAdams is frumpy.
Yeah,
right?
like, what is up with that? How do you, one of the world's greatest starlets, and you're gonna, like basically right there with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, just smile that can light up the fucking night.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be like not just like physically, like she's supposed to be like painfully like awkward and just off-putting. But it's all just, she's really like quirky and cute. Like, it's just like, come on, really? You're supposed to be like, there's the guy, Dylan O'Brien in particular, right? He plays the, I guess, antagonist, if you will. It's not really as straightforward as that. I mean, yes, he plays a huge jerk in this, and he plays the role very well. He has this laugh that he does throughout the movie. It's ridiculous. It kind of takes you out of moments, but it's hilarious. Like, you're like, oh wait, he's actually going to keep laughing like that? Like, that it gets funny, like him just laughing throughout the movie. I like Dylan O'Brien and stuff. I really liked him in that action movie that he did, that like spy movie,
way to sell it, Jordan. I really liked him in that one movie.
Yeah,
I like him a lot in that one thing, that project he did,
the Assassin's Trainer or some crap like that.
Oh, that's right, American Assassin.
Yeah. So I like him in stuff, the plane crash scene, though. Okay, we got a plane crash scene, and that's always a no for me, right? I'm a very nervous flyer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like the slightest bump, and I'm like, ah. I let out one of those.
Dude.
It's a visceral scene. They really show you like it's Final Destination level plane crash.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like, people getting ripped out of their seats and all that. Like, it's terrifying. But honestly, like, they find ways to make it funny as well.
That's cool.
Like, yeah, just all the way to the end. Some of these guys that are mean to her are just like in their death moment. They're just still like sending digs at her. It's insane. It's pretty crazy. It's just so entertaining throughout.
That's what's up.
The whole time you're just like, she keeps taking care of Dylan O'Brien, right? This, I'm not really spoiling anything here because this is in the trailer, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
hurt
yeah.
from the plane crash. She's kind of taking care of him. It's kind of like a misery situation,
Okay.
kind of for a little bit of the movie. And
Clint Eastwood, Kathy Bates action going on.
yeah, and I'm just like the whole time the guy's such a jerk. He's just like, God, let his punk ass starve, right? Just come on. You're just like, and it's very like an anti-hero. Like the person who wins in the end of the movie, you're like, you're not really cheering for anyone in this, but you're
Yeah.
still you are kind of happy that this person wins it in the end, kind of. Man, she gets him good though, with some payback though, like some really smart psychotic crap that she gets up to, shenanigans. Of course you get the stupid Sam Raimi jump scares, like just like no reason this had to be in there. Just and terribly animated, terribly timed. It's just it was all bad, right? That was like a big knock
Animated,
of the movie. The fight. There's a fight scene between. There's
Can you
multiple fight
elaborate on
scenes.
animated before we get to the fight scene? What did you mean by
I mean
animated? Like her
CGI'd.
expressions?
No,
Is it
like CGI'd.
claymation cobra or something?
No, somebody is haunting her. Something happens, and somebody she sees something that's not actually there.
The
for
ghosts
no
of
reason.
the island.
It's so unnecessary. Like it's hard. It just sounds as dull as it like as I'm putting it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
Shyamalan twist.
There's an epic fight between Rachel McAdams and a wild boar.
Oh, cool.
That looks insane. This boar, like that was a freaky scene. And of course, he goes full Sam Raimi. You get the blood, just buckets of blood, just spraying out of that thing.
Love it.
And big fight between Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams. They go for it all the way. This is a good movie. I'm recommending it. I have been recommending it to everybody I've talked to in the past couple of days since watching it. I'm like, dude, you got to go watch this movie. It's a really good time. I give it a popcorn and 2.
Nice.
Up and 2. You know, Rachel McAdams is just nice. She's nice with it. Almost everything she's in, she does well. And I can't think of anytime she's done a bad job. She might have been in some bad movies. Did you guys know she takes pay cuts, or she has in the past?
No.
Like, there was a time period where she was getting a lot of parts, but it's because she would undercut, in a sense. Like, she would take a big pay cut so she could get some work. She didn't really care about the star potential, whatever, just put me in the movie. So I don't know how you feel about that. It sounds just like she's a hard worker and wants to get the job done. I don't know. Interesting.
She's also been in quite a few of our favorites here at Popcorn and Beers. Like she's in Wedding Crashers, obviously, as again, just undeniably cute. And you want to be around her, you root for her. And then Game Night, right? So to do that's a favorite. We've probably all reviewed Game Night at least once here.
Yes, she's great.
So she's got a good track record. Josh, you've had a pretty good run with drunk classics, and you pitched us one, and again, I was excited to see this, and I let everyone down. I was gonna watch it on my train ride on my trip, and then it just wasn't available anywhere for download. So
you could have watched Iron Giant on a train.
And that was the goal. Instead, I watched something else, and we'll get to that in what we were watching because it just wasn't available, and I didn't want to risk. You know when you risk paying for it and then you're not able to stream it and then you're gonna have to pay for it again. I was like, I don't want to get in that boat. I'll just watch it and I'll review it next week. Josh, you threw Iron Giant at us. It's 1999, I want to say.
Yeah.
So was this like a big seminal movie? And you're also an artist. For the audience that hasn't caught up, Josh is also an artist. So
I draw stuff and stuff. So I'm really into animated stuff, whether it's Japanesey or not, bro. This is one of those. Well, it's from '99, like you said, and it's from what I think is probably the best year in movies ever. Just saying, I've said it before. But yeah, animated in an old way. They use CG obviously, but an old style of CG. Everything is like it's old, but it's like polished, really nice and neat. It's such a nice and neat style of animation, storybook style kinda. Good voice acting, interesting voice acting. What's his name? Not McConaughey. The guy who played the cool guy.
Oh, I don't know who that was.
I got him right
Vin
here.
Diesel?
Harry Connick Jr.
Harry
Harry Connick Jr. Only back in the 90s does he play as the handsome romantic lead, and that's kind of where his career ended, right? Like, you're not gonna see him playing a lawyer.
He had like a 10-year run though. Like he did like
Oh,
he
yeah.
was the romantic cute
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah,
for
and he
so
had
many
his talk show, and he'll be fine. He is a musical genius. I don't know if anyone knows that, but
Yeah.
playing the beatnik guy, all the characters were like fleshed out really well.
Yeah.
I just love the animation style. I love the overall story. So nice and concise. It's Pixar before Pixar, during Pixar. I don't know. Competing with Pixar. I give this a popcorn and 3. I think it's a wonderful film. Jordan's first time seeing it though, right?
Yeah, I'd seen bits and pieces of it. It was always like on at like the dentist's office or something like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And I would see little bits and pieces of it. It's the same, and I knew this right away. I had a feeling. It's the same animators of 8 Crazy Nights. Apparently, Adam Sandler, he hired pretty much this, like the main crew that did this movie because he liked
see
this
that.
movie so much. Because it's the Hogarth is the same kid. It's literally the same animated kid that's in 8
What?
Crazy Nights.
That's fun.
Wow.
Little tidbit.
Yeah, and by the way, Hogarth, that is a name. That's a name choice right there. Hogarth. Lots of voices. Yeah, lots of voices. Shooter McGavin,
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. That's right. Yeah, and it's all well done. It's well animated. It's very comforting, right? And everybody you tell like, oh, I watched The Iron Giant. It was pretty good. There was like, oh my god, that movie's so sad. I didn't think it was that sad. Like people like, oh, you're gonna watch that? That's a bummer. It's a really sad movie. And I don't think so.
It was early when it first came out. It was early on that not everybody was like going into the sacrifice for the bomb for the sake of humanity thing. I mean, it's not Iron Giant didn't invent that. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe we're undersensitive to it nowadays because it seems like every other movie, someone's like, "I'll take the bomb into outer space," like like everyone's doing that these days.
No, you can't. I love you. Don't leave us. I met you 6 days ago.
Terminator.
I don't want to close my eyes.
Iron Man. Avengers Part 1.
Yeah. The robot is so cool, right?
Yeah.
He's just really cool looking.
His expressions.
The way that, Vin Diesel playing the robot is just like, the way that like the fun that they get into together. It was well written and stuff, like the car and spinning around and all the little antics and little activities they do together as a boy and robot. It's like, yeah, I think I would want to do that as well if I had a giant robot.
Yeah, really reminiscent of E.T. too, right? Like what he's doing with E.T. Like what the kid does with E.T., what Spielberg does with that. I remember this movie. I just didn't get to watch it again this time, so I'll watch it again over the week. But yeah, like the hide and seek games and all that stuff, right? The lessons you have to teach the robot human lessons and human emotions.
Yeah.
So there's that. Like this movie has a lot of traditional tropes, but it just does it in such a cute way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's fun for all ages. Like it's really not. I enjoyed it like thoroughly as an adult. I was not bored. I was not like this is kind of kiddish. Like it didn't lose me at all for a minute. I got a chuckle because I don't know if it's just like a weird animated thing that I caught, but like at the end of the movie, him and his buddies are like running around and they're wrestling. Like, and she's like, Hogarth, come on, we gotta go. And he just straight up like gets up and just steps on his buddy's head. Like, oh my God. Yeah, Brian, when you watch it the very like towards the very end. It's like one of the closing scenes. He's just like
That's
steps on his
awesome.
place.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a bad cell or something. Well, I
Yeah.
think maybe it surprised me. I forgot about this part, and it is probably my favorite gag. I don't know why, but Iron Giant does the cannonball, big tidal wave, and the guy gets like he lands in the highway, and a little farmer guy drives by, like, "Hey, you're in the middle of the road." He's like, "Yeah, you're in the middle, yeah." And I don't know why that
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, okay, have a
Anyway.
good day. Yeah. I give it a I don't know, man. I want popcorn and I'll give it a popcorn 3.
3? Ooh, look at
Yeah.
this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this
As
guy.
far as cartoons and all that go, it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. I
Ain't nothing wrong
can't
with
point
that.
out something wrong with this movie.
Isn't the animation style cool? Like it's sort of like transitional from old school hand drawn to moving into computers, but doing it in kind of a I don't know,
You're the artist.
gentlemanly way. I mean, it
You're also
just
logged
seems so
in twice.
awesome.
Like animation styles, like I think I'm very sensitive to animation styles. Like there's certain things that I just make me feel like uncomfortable to look at. And sometimes like these older like 90s animated movies, they have a bit of like a sleepy kind of dull animation style that's like it kind of is like but like this did not it just kept me on the hook the whole time.
Like I don't
I
know,
liked it.
with certain transitional things. Like when the kid's down here, he looks up at the giant and it pans up hard. That little trick they use, I don't know what they did exactly, but it looked like they were using like slides. It was really cool. It looked like half of this and half of that. I don't know. They use CG more than you might think, but I don't know. It was good. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
blah blah blah.
All right, let's pause. This might be a rough one because I've got 2 Joshes, and I just tried to remove one and it wouldn't let me. My thing is going in and out.
It says my uploading is 100% now.
Yeah.
So that one you can boot him now. Or I
I
guess I can just
tried.
close it.
I tried. I did.
How's that? Am I gone?
No, it's still there.
What?
Oh man. All right. What do you want to do, Josh? Do you want to press on or do you want to exit and come back in?
I'll exit and come back in, I guess.
No, for all of us. I mean.
Oh, no, let's just keep running. I'll be fine. I'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm just worried about I don't want it to do what Gorp did. Remember at the end of Gorp how your voice was all jacked up. So just, if you watch the whole thing, I guess don't watch the whole thing, but like run it back and try to skip the different parts and make sure the voices line up with the
I watched the
cameras.
whole thing when I edit.
And thank you, I do too. It doesn't mean you don't put a ton of time into it and it's all fucked up. That's why Gorp came out the way it is. I put hours into it and then it was all fucked up at the very end. So the reason I say that is you can like get on with them, like text help, like chat with help and see if they can
gotcha.
fix it. All right, so let's go on to what we were watching as Iron Giant gets another rave review. Jordan is feeling generous today. Josh, did you give us a rating?
Yeah, it's a popcorn and 3. It's near perfect. If not, I think it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rewatchable.
All right.
Sure.
Well, Josh owes me another film, and I owe Josh 2 films. Josh is going to watch ZombieCon Volume 1 this week, and he has promised and will absolutely do it this week. And I know Jordan got to it this week, so let's give ZombieCon another shout out. Jordan, why don't you lead us off with what we were watching?
Yeah, ZombieCon, man, that was an interesting watch, right? It's a new take. It's a fresh take on zombie, like how the actual outbreak occurs. There's a lot of different kind of sci-fi elements that they're playing with, right? It very much reminded me of just like an old sci-fi channel movie. The banter, I gotta say, the banter in between things, like kind of setting up, moving the storyline, the plot along, wasn't great. But there are funny moments. There are some really funny moments. Some intended to be funny, and some that are not. Some are
Right?
not.
Like,
Just the way that some lines are delivered, just like, that was a choice. Like, why did you go?
yeah.
Really
Why are you,
emphasize
like
that
I
line.
told you, why are you being so serious? Like, lean into this. This is a good silly. This is a fun silly.
Yeah. And the one girl she said, why is she always calling everybody a bitch, man? Hey, we're friends here. Why you gotta always call me? Xander, a guy named Xander is always the villain, right? That is the perfect D-bag villain name. Never trust a Xander.
Xander has a boat.
Yeah.
Played by Carlo Mendez, Xander. And you know right away, right when you see him, you're like, oh, that's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because of the, I don't know.
Yeah.
Xander.
The night, okay, so right, it's a zombie movie, and you got to set up some good nighttime horror, and they use some like color filters and stuff like that. It's really hard to tell what's going on in those moments. It's kind of chaotic, and it's again, it's that thing where it's like you want natural kind of darkness, like really dark scenes, but it's just we can't really see what's going on,
Yeah.
but this was cool. Like, I liked taking a trip down this kind of indie film thing. It's fun to see the ideas that people come up with and the effects that they pull off. Different techniques and stuff that they use. It was cool. It was a cool little adventure with them. I give it a popcorn.
For what it was, I think I gave it a popcorn and one. And again, like it is a fun film that's very indie. Lots of practical effects, no weapons, literally just like, yo, we are a Comic-Con troupe and we're gonna go fight some zombies and we're gonna take down the world's assholes.
Yeah.
Take down the world's assholes.
Yeah.
Josh,
all right,
you got
I'll
a
get
couple
to it.
in this
I
week.
promise.
I know you did.
I got a couple in this week, and I promise to get to ZombieCon next week. I am so interested. The week just got away from me, but I'll tell you what I did catch. Just a quick little sneak in here. Just a minute ago, I had it on the Looney Tunes show. I guess this is like the 2000s new revamp of the Looney Tunes.
Oh, okay.
Like Bugs and Daffy are roommates. It's weird. But dude, it's good.
You liked it?
Yeah, if you get a chance, guys, you see the new Looney Tunes. I think it's called the Looney Tunes Show. Dude, it's really funny, dude.
Okay. All right.
Daffy's back to his old tricks.
You kind of remind me right now of you remember Big Daddy with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Where his father's like, you're 35 years old and you still watch cartoons, and it like flashes to him and he's eating the cereal watching Looney Tunes, like laughing so hard the cereal's coming out of his mouth.
Dude, I was having coffee and eating toast and watching Bugs and Daffy, dude.
The thought of that old Looney Tunes bit where he's giving the guy a haircut or a shave or something, and he's rubbing on his bald head.
He puts his feet on there.
Yeah.
I love that old Bugs. Yeah, little Twitter thought. Do you think Bugs Bunny, this is for Gorp, do you think Bugs Bunny is the greatest comedian of all time? Let's move on, though. Shall I get to a movie? Or get someone else to talk? I watched one that I was kind of interested in. Fry, which was a hard no, I think. Christy.
Yeah.
With the American Eagle Jeans model and Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. Based on a true person story. And pretty interesting look at ladies boxing before it was official or whatever. And boy, it was a hard watch, though. It was good. It was a good watch. It was good. I enjoyed it, but it was hard watch, like in the way of shoot. It's a movie we just watched. I don't know, but anyway. All right, so this is a really interesting story. I don't know how true it is. I'm just going to talk about the story that I saw. It was really good. A boxer who is a woman, Sydney Sweeney. She's not playing around. She's a real fighter. She gets to starting to make money off of it. Everyone's like, there is no boxing league for women. She's like, well, let's figure out how to make it happen. She gets involved with Don King, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, her manager kind of develops this parasitic relationship with her to where he's always over her, and then somehow manipulates her somehow into marrying him, even though she's a lesbian. Like it was really wild, but believable.
I've heard
But
this
like,
story.
See, there's a documentary that came out like
Yeah.
not that long ago that I watched. It's a really interesting, pretty heartbreaking story.
it's
Yeah,
very
I
heartbreaking. It's
saw
really
the same
heartbreaking.
documentary.
And then who's the guy? The husband. He's in a lot of movies. Hell or High Water, I think, is his latest one. He's in Alpha Dog. He's anyway
That's
a
a good movie.
problematic actor, I believe. And he plays psychopath, manipulative husband, evil man perfectly. And man, that's what it is. Foxcatcher. The whole that whole thing. It's
That was
that
years
kinda,
ago, Josh.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was talking about it with somebody else.
Gotcha.
It's very much like Foxcatcher in the terms of vibes.
Gotcha.
It's like,
Ben
oh
Foster.
my god, this is hard to watch.
Ben Foster is the actor that plays.
Okay, yeah. You
James
recognize
V.
him, right?
Martin. Yeah.
Anyway, it was enjoyable, dude. It was a good story. She did a lot for the sport, clearly, and it talks a lot about that whole thing, but also her professional career. She played a character like she was some sort of wannabe tough girl WCW character. Like she put on a persona where I'm gonna beat that bitch's ass in front of the camera, and she wasn't that, but that was the persona she put on, and it talked about that a lot too. Like what is this camera presence doing for you, and that kind of thing, and overall great. It's great. I never at any point said, oh yeah, Sydney Sweeney can beat that girl up. Because she's the smallest person in the whole movie, and like, yeah, she looked like she was doing some bag work, but like, she's getting put up against girls a foot taller than her, and like, what's happening right now? I don't understand.
No, she's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu girl. Like she trained with Ronda Rousey for a while.
No, that girl particularly awesome. And it's just in general. I'll probably cut this out. I love her. She should be like Wonder Woman or something. She's like the dopest.
You're talking about the
anyway.
girl from Ant-Man and Wasp and Love Lies Bleeding. I was talking about Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney trains with
the girl in this movie that Sydney Sweeney eventually ends up with.
Yeah. She's in Ant-Man and Wasp. She's in Love Lies Bleeding. She's like strong girl, right?
Yeah.
Like she's in a lot of stuff. Was Twisters. She was in Twisters as well. One of our previous Butter on Tops. She's in a lot of stuff.
She's in a lot of stuff, dude. Anyway, pretty good movie. I give it a popcorn 1 overall just because it's mostly a bummer.
Guys, she's also in Running Man. We just did this one for a Butter on Top.
Yeah. Same girl. Yeah.
I watched Wonder Man, and I'm shocked Josh didn't tear through this because they're short half-hour episodes.
Are they?
And
it's all out.
Yeah,
now?
and it's. Go ahe's Jordan.
It's a full drop.
Yeah, it's all out at once, all 8 episodes.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing about like, oh yeah, they dropped like one of the greatest shows Marvel's ever done with no press all at once. Just like here's a bag of shit, but it's actually the best show ever. What'd you think, Fry?
No, it was great, and I mean Ben Kingsley is phenomenal. The real one that's gonna throw. They ran a really kind of cool like covert marketing campaign with Josh Gad, where it's like, what happened to Josh Gad? No one knows where Josh. I don't know if you guys have been seeing that on like social, like Instagram, and it's for the show. It's for this. It's a gag that they're doing for Wonder Man because of something that happens in the show. And I was like, oh, I get the ad. I get they're doing a thing.
That's cool.
They're doing a thing.
That's cool. I like it when people do things. I love that shit.
So I understood what they were doing with like the Where's Josh Gad ad campaigns and all this stuff. No one's seen Josh Gad once we get into it. And Josh Gad, man, there's funny stuff, memes right now all over social media with him. And they're like, Marvel said, Josh Gad, we need you to go full douche. And Josh Gad said, hold my beer. And it's so funny. Like he's doing DJ sets as Olaf and rapping as Olaf.
Oh no.
So it's like fantastic. And if you don't know, like he's in the original Hamilton cast. So this guy's like hyper talented. Like he's a very talented person, Josh Gad.
Yeah.
So he's a closet character. Ben Kingsley is obviously phenomenal, and it's really good. And there's a great twist with Ben Kingsley that occurs. The lead actor is Yahya Abdul Mateen. I think that's how you say his name. What's that? Yeah, he's Candyman. He's an Aquaman. He's
the Manta, Black Manta.
Yeah, Black Manta.
Yeah, he's the best part of that movie.
So yeah, he's fantastic in this as well. And then you got Joe Pantoliano. Joe Pantoliano, sorry, and he goes, "Come on, we're friends. My friends call me Joey Pants, baby." And he plays a phenomenal douche in this, and
A lot of
that's
douches,
really
huh?
funny. Yeah. The president of the fake Israel in Superman, and James Gunn's Superman is in this, playing the director that's been away for a long time, and now he wants to make a comeback, and this is going to be the film he makes his comeback with, which is it's really funny with that. But anyway, the whole story, it's a setup show, okay, and that's what they're doing, is they're doing a setup thing, and with this setup, what we're going to see is this character may not exist anymore after this, because they're basically setting up a superhero prison, like a super villain prison, a superhero prison, and how they're going to utilize these superheroes to either work for them or go to jail, essentially, is what this is setting up. And yeah, they have little sleeper cells all over the world trailing these superheroes, or these who they think are metahumans or superheroes.
Oh,
it's
they're setting up X-Men hard then, huh?
So it's pretty interesting what they're doing with Wonder Man. I give the show a popcorn and 2, almost a popcorn and 3. There's a really the Doorman episode is really good, and they set that up very well. So make sure you watch even if you binge it, watch the previously on stuff, so you can kind of see the callback they do, so you don't accidentally run right by it, because it sets up what they're doing. And there's a whole episode that has nothing to do with Wonder Man. And it's just, if you watch the previous, if you don't watch the previous one, you'd be like, oh, what is this weird episode? But he says something to Ben Kingsley's character that totally sets up this episode that's a show within the show, to tell you what he meant and what this did to all superheroes that wanted to work a normal life. So it was pretty cool.
I dig that.
Yeah, Wonder Man.
Nice.
Jordan.
All right, yeah, I watched an old show. This show originally came out in 2016, but it Netflix is just continuing.
No, it was a Hulu show. It was a Hulu show.
No, yeah, but Netflix is acquiring other IPs and stuff right now. Like old shows, you're getting an influx of these older shows onto Netflix right now. And this is one of them that I've always wanted to watch it. It's right up my alley, right? It's historical fiction, sci-fi, time travel-y, it's cool. It's called 11/22/63.
Yeah, I'm interested in this too.
Yeah.
Where James Franco, who was canceled, right?
Yes.
Has terrible acting moments, right? When there is his idea, his strategy for selling a big dramatic moment is just to spit as he talks, a lot. And he spits so much, and I'm like, there's no way that didn't land right on that person's face right now, and they're just trying to continue on like a professional because it's bad. It's a Stephen King novel, right? It's adapted from a Stephen King novel. So you do get a lot of Stephen King Easter eggs of The Shining, you get the red rum on the wall and just little Easter eggs around. The whole point of this show is, right, James Franco, his buddy just has been sitting on a portal to 1960, basically in the back of his diner.
Yeah.
He's just hey man, I got cancer and I'm dying, but check this out. I have a portal in the back of my restaurant. All right. So, and this old man's idea is that he's been trying to figure out how to save John F. Kennedy from getting killed, therefore saving Robert Kennedy from getting killed, and possibly curbing the longevity of Vietnam and all of that, right? And just generally thinks that this will
Saving
make the world
a
better place. Yeah. but of course, the past, it's a little tropey with like time travel stuff. The past doesn't want to be changed. The past fights back. When you get too close to changing a major event, things happen. Your spark plugs on your truck go out, or there's a tree that falls in the road,
Like
and
ripple effects.
yeah, and just terrible decisions are made, right? The most unbelievable thing about this, I think it dwells on things that you're just maybe not. It tries to be very romantic and very sentimental, and I think it dwells on that stuff a bit too much. I think it could have used a little more error, like purposeful error. Like there's no point in time where he just has fun with this whole thing that he's got going on, like at all. He just seems very responsible about it right away. Like he has a pretty successful run. Like he never like, ooh, you know what? Maybe I should go back through the portal, come back and start over. Like I messed this one up. He just kind of like keeps going and stumbles his way through success as he's like doing stuff. But surprise, it doesn't turn out the way that he was hoping for, right? He returns to the present and you don't get enough of an explanation about that. You get like 15-20 minutes of like the final episode where he's like, oh man, I screwed up, I got to go back and kind of reset everything, and they don't explain like what exactly went wrong. Like it's just so vague, and I think that was like really the interesting nugget there. It's just like how I don't want to spoil it there, I guess. So but it's a good watch,
You think maybe it's the giant picture of Hitler on the wall?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was such a great show.
What do you guys? That's the chair
How did I
company.
miss that?
Is that the chair company?
That's Peacemaker.
No, it's Peacemaker.
Oh,
Season 2, yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I have to see it. I give this a popcorn in one.
Probably one.
Okay.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's like 2014, right? Was when this was out, right? 2014?
2016.
2016. Okay. All right. Well, Josh, you had another one for me.
Yeah. I watched one late last night called Deep Cover. I believe it was on
Skinamax?
Prime. Don't.
I watched this late last night. It's called Deep Cover, sponsored by Trojan. Sorry. Sorry.
Deep Cover, Prime. It's got people in it.
Nick Muhammad.
Anyway, it's got Nick Muhammad in it. It's got Bryce Dallas Howard and Legolas, whatever Legolas's name is. Oliver.
Viggo Mortensen?
No, that's Aragorn.
Oh,
elf,
Legolas is
Pirates of the Caribbean guy.
Katy Perry's ex-husband.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom.
It's got the guy from the Pirates.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom is
We
in
are
it too.
experts.
Yeah. Wow.
This is day.
Top-notch movie reviews here. The guy that was on that one with when it was you and me and Aunt Rachel, and we saw that movie over across the way. Okay, back to it.
Remember?
Bryce Dallas Howard, Nick Muhammad, Orlando Bloom in a movie as improv actors who get wrangled into some cop situation, undercover drug business, and they get in too far. They have to keep their cover. And
I reviewed this. I just I know what movie you're talking about now. We were on a different page in the pre-production meeting because there's a show called Deep Cover too.
When did you review this?
When it first came out on Amazon Prime.
Like 2 years ago?
No, was it 2 years ago? Maybe. Like
I don't know.
Yeah, but I know exactly.
Heard of this.
Yeah, because Orlando Bloom plays the actor, and he's method.
Yeah. That was one of the best parts. Is him being method just goes overboard, but it goes overboard in a different way than Robert Downing in Tropic Thunder. He has his own way of doing it, and it's great. Yeah, good movie though. I guess I watched it before. I've never heard of this movie before. I guess I don't pay attention to my own show.
Top-notch episode.
At least we're pretty.
Oh man.
Yeah, but overall, the movie is a popcorn one. It's a fun movie if you want just something easy and fun. The ending is whatever. Overall, the gags are kind of whatever. But Bryce Dallas Howard, one of her best roles. She's kind of the lead, and Everyone's beautiful and everyone's funny. Everyone's funny. Everything is borderline adorable. It's a very fun. It's nice. It's a nice date movie for sure.
Correct me
Deep
if I'm
cover.
wrong, Josh. Isn't Gary Oldman in this too? Like he's one of the.
No, it's not Gary Oldman. It's
Who was
Stannis. No, not Stannis. Of the North. Who's the North? The Starks. Ned Stark.
Is it?
Sean
Yeah, you're
Bean.
right. It is Ned Stark. Yes, you're
Sean
absolutely
Bean,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
The North remembers. Yeah. Overall, yeah. Popcorn one. It's a fun movie. It's good. Why not? Have fun.
All right. Well, guys, you two are usually the ones that get to these before I do, so I'm kind of surprised that neither one of you saw Free Bert. Okay, like this is you guys got to tires before me and had to push me into tires. You guys got to well, I watched Bad Thoughts pretty fast, but you guys get to the Bad Thoughts stuff, like the Tom Segura, the two bears, one
but
cage
Bert
stuff.
is kind of a little like his kind of his gimmick has worn on me. I don't really, but
I've never liked Bert. I've never liked Bert.
I think the machine is what crushed Jordan. Is Jordan watched the whole movie and he was like, "This is just terrible. This is just terrible."
Good.
Well, let me tell you something. Free Bert is nothing like the machine. Free Bert is I did not want to like it, but I needed something quick because I was working. And as I'm working now, I'm like, I'll just throw it on. Whatever. I want to laugh. It might make me laugh.
I really want to crack up.
I was laughing stupidly hard. It's very crude humor. Like it's very crude, and I miss crude humor so much. It's offensive. Like the jokes are offensive, and I was dead. I was laughing so hard at some of the stuff he's doing, and like some of the things they have to go to it's only 6 episodes, but they have to go to like a parent teacher conference because their kid's getting bullied, and then like they basically start gaslighting him, and it's like talking mad about how he's fat and stuff in the middle, and he's like, what the hell's going on here? Like, how did this come about me being fat? We're talking about our kids. And it's got the guy from the you might become your parents when you buy a house, and the coach that stops them. So it's not the coach, but it's one of the guys from the commercial that does starts yelling out, "Whose coffee is this?" Like he's in this, and there's man, I'm gonna ruin it, but it's so funny. I gotta ruin it anyway. Spoiler alert. There's a funny scene where he goes, "I think he manipulated me. Like he got me because he basically blackmailed me right as he came into that hooker's mouth." He made direct eye contact with me while he blackmailed, and I was laughing so hard. But it's just a lot of it's so crude, and there's so many stupid jokes that you can't. But it flows. It's not like, oh, let me just balls, vagina. Like
it's not like Tom Segura's whack ass weird shit.
Yeah, it's actually, it flows well. I felt like it was for a comedic show. It was well written. The laughs are set up throughout the show. It's not outlandish. His daughter is not the daughter that's like a teenager and trying to make her way, but the youngest daughter. She's always like, "I bleep and love you, never change." And she's like this little kid that's like 8 years old. And she just talks all this smack, like, "Yeah, go cut their dicks off, Dad." It made me laugh throughout. I'm gonna give it a popcorn and 2. It was for a 6-episode just sitcom. It was close to a popcorn and 3. Like I laughed unreasonably. Even the stupid gags were really funny. So
all right, good job, Bert.
Free Bert. I think you guys should check it out. Like if you miss crude comedy, that's well written, you'll like it.
Nice. I got to watch a Netflix little docuseries Season 2 on Unreal WWE, right? The peek behind the curtain, right?
Yep.
The actors dropping the athletes, the wrestlers dropping their personas more or less. Some of them, yeah. This is a good show, man. This is how I can consume wrestling. Right, this is it for me right here. Like I love it. Like I want more of it, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch actual wrestling. It's too involved. There's too much.
There's not anything.
You have to be really committed to it. I feel like
you don't. You really
No?
don't. You really don't. You really don't. There's ongoing storylines, but
Yeah.
have you ever watched the soap? It's the same thing. Like, yeah, I haven't been paying attention to the last 30 years of storyline, but I can pick this up right now. Oh, he doesn't like her? I don't care. Let's find out why. No, who cares why? They're going to fight.
Yeah, so I love it. I love it. This is perfect medium for me for wrestling. You get the big buildup for this season is SummerSlam, right? The season one it was WrestleMania. The big buildup is SummerSlam, and you get a good look at the relationship, the real relationship of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, right? Their home life, balancing all of that, and being these mega stars. You get a look at an all-female event that wrestling does, which awesome, you know? That's a really cool stab at, WWE, which is notoriously scummy, you would say.
Oh, yeah.
McMahon and the business behind it, like them, doing something good for their like female athletes and giving all that a platform and stuff was cool.
Oh,
But they
yeah.
bring back Chelsea, and we see her get her nose broken this season by Zelina
Yeah.
Vega. Like, that was pretty crazy. Like, she literally takes a boot right to the face, and her nose. They show her, them fix her nose in the back, and then say like, "Yo, if it happens again, you're gonna be out. You got to get your whole nose reconstructed."
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can't, okay, it's fake, it's soap opera-y, but you can't fake that stuff. Like that stuff happens.
Oh,
and
yeah.
these are tough people that do this.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, really, just run to one side of your yard and back twice and tell me that you can do that for 6 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They are
right.
athletes, dog.
Jumping, flying, lifting people up. It's insane. Io Sky, okay, is a big star. I didn't see it in season one. I was like, really? They're gonna have her beat Rhea Ripley, who's like, this is a star right here. Like watching the first season, I'm like, this is the coolest wrestler chick you've possibly ever seen. Like she's just a freak athlete. She's huge. She's looks tough, but she's also very likable, right? But they make Io Sky kind of the victor in season one of their storyline, and they go more into with her, and she is just you can see why she is also a star. Like she is freakishly talented. She's fearless. She's nice person.
Adorable.
Yeah, she's sick. Yeah, it's cool. Like it's just there's something for everybody going on in this universe, and I think
liked
this is a
Road
good
Dogg's
way.
writing. I thought that was creative. Like we got to see a little emotion behind it, and it's funny because when he comes on screen, Jordan, at first I'm like, who is this guy? Like he used to be in the business, and then I start listening to him talk more, and all you hear is, "Oh, you didn't know?"
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, somebody.
And his relationship with what's his name, TK something.
He used to be K Quick. He's John Cena's friend.
Yeah, Ron Cena.
Ron Cena. Yeah, I can't. Not his name just ran away from me. Go ahead though. Keep going. I'll find it.
The relationship between those two was just like that was really heartfelt and cool and real. Like how he and how the fans get behind this guy, this character, right? They love him and they kind of force their hand to bring him back. It's almost all of this show and everything and the way it presents the WWE. It's almost enough to make you forget that. Right, don't fool yourself. Vince McMahon is still very much involved.
Not a good
in all of
person.
this. He's still very much involved. They make it sound like, oh, we fired him. He's really not involved at all anymore. Like he probably profits off of this and whatnot, but like, no, he's in the background somewhere.
Yeah,
very much calling the shots of this, just not visibly at all.
Right.
So, but hey, I love this. I watched it in one sitting. I give this a popcorn and 3. I think I gave season 1 a popcorn and 3. I give this a popcorn and 3. It's gateway
really
to
good.
wrestling, and it's well packaged, and it's entertaining and awesome.
Cool. There's anything else?
I agree with you, Jordan. It's fantastic. It's a great behind the scenes look, and Paul Heyman hates it. And he said, Paul Heyman says, "I hate you guys," right to the Netflix crew. He's like, I think I hate this, and I hate you. So you
Because
ask me
it's
a
behind the
question.
curtain or what?
Yeah. He doesn't want it. Remember, he's old TNT wrestling, or ECW. Sorry, he's old school. Keep it kayfabe. Don't tell anybody. And he tells a story about the Sandman, and I can't the wrestlers I knew as a kid, and now their names are running away from my brain because I the Sandman and something else, and you'll know it, Josh, when you watch it too. Because
Yeah.
it's that golden era of wrestling and how they basically made it seem like this guy was blind for 6 weeks, and he wasn't allowed to come out of his house or anything for weeks and weeks at a time. And and they were able to do the reveal later on. And it was they had the audience thinking this guy was blind. So yeah, Paul Heyman hates it, but I agree with Jordan. It's I like it a lot, and I think we're in a new world where it's okay. We can suspend belief and we can suspend disbelief.
Yes. Flip the switch on and off.
Yeah, 100%. We need to flip the switch on to Jordan's drunk classic for this week.
Yeah, this is one that I've had in my pocket for a while. And I'm just gonna go for it now, okay? This movie is called The Warriors.
Oh,
Warriors.
Is this because of the playoff game that just happened with the Patriots and old boy came in doing it? The guy that doesn't wear shoes. That wide receiver.
That weirdo.
Yeah, he came in doing it. And it's funny because the Patriots didn't end up winning, right? But somebody was like, hey, does anyone know if he's actually watched this movie? Because that guy gets killed. Because that guy loses.
It's a classic artsy crime fun time.
Crime fun time. It's one of the most influential things on my entire life.
Really?
I've never seen the movie.
I was gonna say, I knew you were a baseball fury.
The whole street gang thing, it's like everything that I like is influenced by this movie. I love Street Fighter. I love Fatal Fury. I love Double Dragon. All these video games where you just walk the streets and you fight the gangs and
Road Rash.
It's all from this.
One of the greatest video games of all time.
Yeah, you remember you go back to your hideout and you're doing pull-ups to get yourself stronger and all this. Man, Josh, do you remember I used to play this game in my dorm all the time on PlayStation 2?
It was awesome.
That's awesome. No.
Yeah, you have to steal radios. You have to find cars that are unlocked so you could steal the radios out of the cars. It's about that life.
That's funny.
Anyway, there's someone that's about a long life, and his name is Dracula, and that is this week's Butter on Top. We're going to go see Dracula. I'm also going to bring you a review of Marty Supreme, continuing our Oscars coverage, so I'm going to watch that this week. We've got you. You've got us. Join us at the movies. You get the popcorn, and we've got the beer.